now I'm starting to work on this little bow. And so the reason that I chose to emphasize and show this is that with fabric, there's going to be wrinkles, and you really want to emphasize the dark areas and kind of ease up into the lighter areas. And on her little bow, there's just there's little white spots, but there's one that you mainly see. I'm kind of working through those areas and emphasizing them, and then bringing in those whites. Make sure that you do that right away so that you don't lose them. So you can see that, and I can also continue to build up with other colors. So now you see me bringing in some purples, and again, then you do this so that it looks richer. You can see the difference and the bow stand out because of the contrast between the hair where the light's hitting. And I can continue to keep working on that. I am not done with her hair, so I'll continue to keep working on it. And I'm going to start working on this top part of this puff, which looks mainly black, but I want to really emphasize the lighter areas. Really emphasize that so that they stand out a lot. So you see me bringing in different colors and white a lot. You'll see me going back and forth. So I have some purple, orange, blues, white, and that continuously goes back and forth. It's a lot more interesting than just being straight up black anyways when you bring in all of these other colors. You have to think about the way light works. If I have this doll in a room that has a lot of like natural lights in it, it's going to look a little bit more blue. If I have it in a room that is all like fluorescent lights, may take on like more oranges. If I have a room that is in just a regular room in your house, it might take on kind of like reddish oranges. So it really depends on what the lighting situation is. If you're outside and you have all natural light, that's going to look different than even when you have natural light just within your house. But the lighting can really make a difference as well. So as artists, we can kind of choose what we think would look the best and think about the way light works and how you see different colors. You see me bringing orange. This orange is really important because that orange mixed with that blue is going to make a dark color, like a brown. Well, we definitely want browns coming through her hair, but it's going to make it look a lot richer because we're creating it. And seeing some orange, that's okay. That's a good thing. I'm still working on building it up, bringing in these colors. And even when you do start to bring in like the darks, you want to pay attention to kind of the direction that you're going with your strokes. And always be using short, neat strokes, and constantly be bringing back your whites. So white is not something you add once. White is something that you continuously work with throughout the entire process. And even when you see me finish here today, I'm not going to be done with her hair. This is just one stage of it. I'll still work on it more and add a little bit more detail on it, especially after I come in with a little bit of the rubbing alcohol to kind of smooth it out a bit. I'm laying in those darks and whites and continuously just building it up. I want to smooth that out because I do not want to see any of the overlapping pencil lines. And I can still, like right now, it's thin enough that I can still come in with my white and build up on top of that, even as it's getting thicker. Because the way that this like pom-pom hair is created, you actually see some light coming into it. You can see some orangish yellows and some of these darks building up. That white continuously building in. I came in with some of the rubbing alcohol. Once that's dry, I'll be able to come in and do a little bit more to it as well.